host of the Gridiron.
How about Sexy Dexy? Good for him. And you gotta give him, my main man, some pots and pans here, some credit, because he's been injured for a long time. But this is his third straight Super Bowl, Pro Bowl. Wish it was Super Bowl, but girl Sexy. And of course we got Brian Burns and Malik Nabers are alternates. So if somebody can't go, I guess, or play because they get injured, right? Maybe Malik Nabers might step in, or if somebody, an outside linebacker or whatever, gets injured or doesn't want to play or can't play due to injury, Brian Burns might step in or whatever. But it's the third season in a row. Now, obviously, a lot of it also has to do. We look here with the Godfather, Andre Patterson, coming over, right? You get the first three seasons, right, with according to PFF, it's all I'm going by. First three seasons with Sexy here, his defensive grade was a 76, a 79, a 68. The Godfather comes, and he's at a 91, a 92.9, so almost a 93, and this year was an 89.9. Now, obviously, he, one thing that kind of hurt him a little bit was his last couple games against Tampa Bay and Dallas, his tackling. He graded out at a 29.6. His tackle was not very good, so that lowered him. But his final game against Dallas, he graded out at 59.6. But that's because he injured himself, and I think he's still trying to keep playing. Right, so he was that hurt him a little bit. So quite possibly, if he graded out at 89.9 overall for the season. And I said that final game against Dallas quite possibly cost him a 90 for the season. But this is his third phenomenal season in a row for the Giants, and a well-deserved spot at the Pro Bowl, without question. Dexter Lawrence's season ended on Thanksgiving Day, but the respect and admiration he's earned from his peers and fans have remained strong through the end of the season. The NFL announced today that Lawrence, arguably the Giants' best player and most visible player, was selected as a starting interior lineman to the 2025 NFL Pro Bowl games. This is Lawrence's third consecutive Pro Bowl selection. He is the first Giants player to be voted to 3 straight Pro Bowls since safety Landon Collins, right, 2016 to 2018, and the first defensive lineman since Michael Strahan from 2001 to 2003. Strahan was chosen for his 7th and final Pro Bowl in 2005. Lawrence is the franchise's first interior defensive lineman to earn 3 Pro Bowl selections since Rosie Greer in 53, 56, and 60. Lawrence's 6th Giants season ended in Dallas on November 28th when he dislocated his left elbow in their loss. In his 12 games, he, the 3-time captain, led the team to the career high 9 sacks, 16 quarterback hits. He recorded all 9 sacks in the season's first 7 games, including a career best 3 sacks in the Giants' victory in Seattle. Brian Burns and offensive lineman Greg Van Roten are the only Giant players to start all 16 games this season. The former has a high 17 tackles for losses, 8 sacks, and 16 quarterback hits, plus 8 passes defense and 2 forced fumbles. Burns is 6th on the team with 66 tackles, 40 solo tackles. So Burns is a Pro Bowl alternate, and then Malik Nabers. Nabers had one of the most productive seasons by a rookie wide receiver in NFL history with 104 receptions so far. Hopefully, he might get 110, right? By the time the Eagle game's over. He will set a franchise single-season record if he catches 4 passes against the Eagles. Pro Bowl games are a multi-day AFC versus NFC event that will feature 88 of the NFL's top players in several skills competitions and a flag football game at Camping World Stadium in Orlando on Sunday, February 2nd. Peyton and Eli Manning will be the head coaches for the respective conferences for the 3rd consecutive season. That's always a kind of, I guess, a little bit of a treat. Let's see here. Yeah. So, but there were all teams out there that didn't. I think it was like 4 teams. I think I saw that didn't have any Pro Bowl players. So at least the Giants, have one, right? And have a couple of alternates. Now, well deserved. Burns, playing through all kinds of nicks and bruises and everything like that, has had a heck of a season with the Giants. I'm so happy we signed him. I can't wait for next season. Hopefully the guy can stay a little bit healthier, but fantastic pickup. We lost McKinney. We lost Saquon, but we picked up Burns, right? I said Malik Nabers, he's an alternate too. I mean, look for some Pro Bowls in that dude's future. I said if we can ever get an offensive line to stay healthy and to gel together, we can ever get a top-notch quarterback. Sky could be the limit for Malik Nabers, right? Fantastic pick. Fantastic first-round pick for the Giants. And, of course, as I said, Sexy Dexy is the best player. I mean, Andrew Thomas is a close second, but, Sexy Dexy, without question, is the best team. He's the heart and soul of the New York Giants team. And that's one of the reasons why I would really, really love for the Giants to, if they're not going quarterback, I would love that. Let's build those trenches. Let's put somebody really good next to Sexy Dexy on that defensive line before Sexy, because Sexy is, he's up here, right? Sixth season, he's going to start somewhere along the line. He's going to start on the decline. Sexy's not going to be playing for the next 35 years at this level. He's going to start, somewhere along the line. Let's get a stud next to the Sexy one while Sexy's still up here, right? Instead of on his way down. Let's build up those trenches. Because I said it before, if you can't control the offensive lines of scrimmage, you're going to have a hard time winning in this league. All right, guys, been 1 hour and 27 minutes. Whoever spent any time listening to me live, thank you. If anybody's going to spend any time watching a replay this, once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. As always, you guys stay safe out there and go Giants. Woo! Oh, yeah.